Did you ever know that poor quality costs companies billions of dollars every year? That is why quality assurance has become one of the most important functions in manufacturing, in healthcare, in software development, and in many other industries. And in this course, you will learn what quality assurance is, how it works, why it is important, and how it can lead to a rewarding career. Hi there, welcome to the Quality Mentor. I am a certified Six Sigma Black Belt Senior Quality Assurance Specialist through the Council of Six Sigma Certification. And on this channel, I'm going to help you master quality assurance, quality control, principles and methodologies of Six Sigma, quality management systems, and many more. But before we go into quality assurance, we need to first of all understand what is quality. Quality is the ability of a product or service to consistently meet customer expectations and satisfy its intended purpose. Now, take note of some keywords here, the word consistently and satisfy its intended purpose. So, quality must be consistent and it should satisfy the purpose for which a product is made for. So it is a must. If it doesn't, then it is failing and falling beyond and below standards. So quality means different things in different contexts. So quality to the consumer, it means meeting or exceeding the customer's needs, what the customer can expect by going way far and beyond what the customer is expecting. In fitness for purpose, the product does what it is designed to do. Quality also means conforming to defined specifications and standards. So, why does quality matter? It builds trust, it reduces costs, it ensures safety, it drives customer loyalty and satisfaction. Now, let us come into understanding quality assurance. Quality assurance, it determines the product's success or failure. It ensures safety, reliability, and consistency. Quality assurance focuses to prevent defects, not just to detect them. So the motto of quality assurance is doing things right the first time. Now, what is quality assurance? It is a proactive, process oriented function which ensures consistent production to standards by preventing defects before they occur. So, quality assurance builds quality into every stage of production through improved systems and processes. Why is quality assurance important? It prevents defects and reduces waste. It increases customer satisfaction. It meets regulatory requirements. It reduces costs, downtime of production, and improves efficiency. It protects the company reputation. So, without quality assurance, there will be more defects, more recalls, complaints, and compliance risk. Now, what are the objectives of quality assurance? It is to prevent defects, not just to detect them. It is to meet the customer requirements, to ensure regulatory compliance, standardize operations, build a culture of continuous improvements. Now, what are the differences between quality assurance and quality control? We said it is process oriented, it prevents defects, it is a proactive approach, it focuses on systems and improves processes. Meanwhile, on the other hand, quality control is product oriented, it focuses on the product, it detects the defects, it is a reactive approach, it focuses on testing, and it verifies product quality. So, in short, quality assurance prevents while quality control detects. Now, what are some of the principles of quality assurance? Customer focus, it is focused on leadership, process approach, continuous improvement, evidence based decisions. So, decisions here are based on evidences through control processes, documentations, using facts and data. It is also one of the principles too is it is involved in employee growth, risk-based thinking, and relationship management. Some roles and responsibilities of a quality assurance professional. Number one, they develop and they maintain the quality management system. They write and they review standard operating procedures, SOPs, conduct internal audits, investigate deviations and lead CAPA, that is corrective action and preventive actions, ensure GMP and GLP compliance, that is good manufacturing practice and good laboratory practice, train employees and monitor metrics. So some of these things we're going to see ahead in some of our videos. Um, for example, we'll talk more about CAPAs. We're going to talk more about GLP and GMP compliances, and we equally have a video, a lesson on quality management system. Some skills that are required for a quality assurance career. You need technical skills, soft skills. Some of the technical skills you need to know GMP, GLP, and quality management systems. You need to know CAPAs, root cause analysis. You need to know Six Sigma and FMEA, that is failure mode effect analysis. You need to understand what the ISO 9001 and ISO 13485 is all about. You need to understand internal auditing and SPCs. You need soft skills like communication and leadership. You need to be able to solve problems. You need to be attentive to details. You need to collaborate in a teamwork. You equally need critical thinking. So some of these skills, we're going to explain some of them in some of our lessons. So, what are some of the industries that use quality assurance? In the pharmaceuticals, the food and beverage industries, medical devices, biotechnology, aerospace and automotive, electronics, cosmetics, manufacturing, healthcare, and chemical industries. They all make use of quality assurance. Quality management system is a structured framework ensuring consistent quality using quality policies and standard operating procedures, document control, CAPA and internal audits, performing risk management, ensuring that employees are trained, and then promotes a culture of continuous improvement. Now, good manufacturing practice is just to ensure consistent manufacturing to quality standards. So, personnel and training, documentation and record keeping, equipment and facilities, validation and calibration, cleaning and hygiene. Now, it is very, very important to know that good manufacturing practice is very important because it is something that is of utmost importance, without which, if it is not well implemented, it destroys the quality of the product and it destroys safety and trust. Most people who fail to adhere to this principle can get terminated at their job sites because they fail to comply to a GMP procedure or standard. Good laboratory practice is just there to ensure laboratory work is accurate, is reliable, and is traceable. The equipment are well calibrated. The data that comes from the laboratory is very much safe and has a lot of integrity using a process that we call the Alcoa Plus method, which is data needs to be attributable, it needs to be legible, it needs to be contemporaneous, it needs to be original, and it needs to be accurate. We have standard operating procedures compliance, sample handling, handling of samples. You have documentation and you have personnel competency. So with this, there are different systems and software that quality control and quality assurance specialists always make use of. And in some of our videos ahead, you're going to know some of those softwares that are used. For example, you have to have knowledge of master control, you have to have knowledge of SAP, you have to know about LIMS, that's Laboratory Information and Management System softwares. There are so many of them, which we shall also explain in our lessons ahead. So, basic quality tools. There are 7 tools every quality assurance personnel must know. They need to know check sheets, Pareto charts, the fishbone diagrams, the histograms, scatter diagrams, control charts, and flow charts. Some of them are a little bit listed here, as you can see. You need to understand how data is uh, collected and is interpreted, because the quality assurance specialist works with data. They work with what they have on ground, with facts, not just haphazard. Root cause analysis, it identifies the underlying cause of a problem. And some of the tools that are used there is the 5 whys, the fishbone diagram, the Pareto analysis, the 4 tree analysis, where we're going to see the failure mode and effect analysis. And the goal of the root cause analysis is to eliminate the root cause, not just the symptoms. So we are there, the quality assurance specialist makes sure that problem doesn't come back again. So the root cause needs to be taken off and dealt with completely. CAPA, corrective action, preventive action. So corrective actions eliminates the cause of existing problems, while preventive actions eliminates the cause of a potential problem. So what is a process? What is the process or the steps involved in performing a CAPA? You identify the problem, you investigate the root cause, you develop an action plan, you implement the actions, you verify the effectiveness of your action plan, and then you close the CAPA. Now, what are some of the career paths in quality assurance? You could be a quality assurance inspector, you could be a quality control technician, quality assurance technician, quality assurance specialist, a quality engineer, a senior quality engineer, a quality supervisor, a quality manager, a director of quality, or the vice president of quality. So, actually, quality assurance is a very rewarding career to embark on. So, what are some of the certifications to advance your career in quality assurance? We have what we call Six Sigma, which we shall be using. We're going to explain that in some of our videos coming ahead. We're going to be explaining these processes in Six Sigma. And in Six Sigma, we have various levels. We have the basic level, which is the white belt, and then we progress to yellow belt, the green belt, and the black belts, and then we equally have the master black belts. So the white belt is actually the foundation and the basics of understanding Six Sigma. We equally have certified quality engineer, we have a certified quality auditor, we have the ISO 9001 internal lead auditor, the HACCP certification, which stands for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point certification. We equally have a GMP, which is Good Manufacturing Practice certification. So some common quality assurance interview questions when you go for a job interview. These are some of the questions that you might find yourself with. What is quality assurance? What's the difference between a quality assurance and quality control? What is GMP? Explain a CAPA. What is a root cause analysis? What is a deviation? What is FMEA? That's failure mode effect analysis. Explain the dynamic methodology, which we shall explain, which is also part of Six Sigma, which is just define, measure, analyze, interpret, and conclude. And we have named the 7 quality tools. We explain some of the 7 quality tools. And they can also ask you, how do you investigate a recurring issue? So what is a summary and a key takeaway I give to you? Quality assurance is the foundation of product quality and compliance. It focuses on prevention, not just detection. It masters quality management systems, GMP, GLP, CAPA, root cause analysis, and quality tools. And it promotes continuous improvement by driving long-term success. And quality is not achieved by inspection alone. It is built into every process through effective planning, disciplined execution, and a commitment to continuous improvement. If you love this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments below, and I'll be very much glad to answer them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.